Let's look now at how the crime genre can critique the criminal justice system. To begin with, it's really useful to look at this symbol here of a triangle that shows the following 3 points. This is what you might call a matrix of social problems, and it's often seen in popular crime genre films. So when a hero is a good cop, for example, he will be an Avenger set against an entirely corrupt police department that victimizes society at large. And we see the situation at play in a movie like Street Kings and in Serpico, to give you 2 examples that you can follow up on. At a larger level, however, we're watching not just a story about a hero battling against a corrupt police department. The hero is fighting against corruption and injustices in society in general, and the corrupt police department stands in for society as a whole. So there are a lot larger social structures being referred to. And as such, movies like this also describe the fragility of everyday interactions, interactions that show us how quickly an innocent person can become a guilty person. So in Serpico, for example, we, as the audience, know that Serpico is the good guy, but according to the logic of the police force, he's treated like the criminal for going against the tide. And so the hero must struggle as though he were the bad guy because he represents truth and justice. This is social commentary, and this kind of social commentary shows us that it doesn't always pay to be good, and you risk losing your life if you stand up for law and order. And in this kind of crime film, we see the genre exploiting our ambivalence about crime. So we see criminals as absolutely immoral, but at the same time, they're totally glamorous. And we also enjoy watching police break the law, and then we enjoy watching them get punished. And we also love to watch helpless victims suffer, only later to develop superior strength and the expertise that's needed to single-handedly capture criminals that have far more experience than they ever had in the beginning. And so crime films are exploring the fluidity of borders and exploring how the rules seem to be always changing in a world where concepts like justice should be stable. Now, all of this suggests that crime films mirror the way that we as members of society feel ambivalent about ourselves. So by watching crime genre films, we can imagine ourselves in the role of victim, but also imagine ourselves in the role of hero or in the role of the villain. And we can do all of this in the space of a viewing experience, which further stresses our ambivalence. And this ambivalence leads us to critique the society that we're in. And it's really a tribute to the human imagination that we can balance all of this while we're watching a movie. So I wonder what your thoughts are about this particular way of looking at film, and I wonder what you feel about your ambivalence towards crime. Do you have this balance of being able to see the viewpoint and feel the viewpoint of the bad cops and the good cop at the same time, and also the victim? How does that work out in your imagination when you watch this? And please post your thoughts in the Facebook group.